What is going on, YouTube? It's Cons Vlogs. We are back with another video today. You guys missed the last video. You're gonna want to go check it out. You guys didn't know, Dynamic Driven Performance and Fabrication, along with a good friend of ours company, Dark Star Industries, are making a new one-off, one-of-one exhaust for the Z06. But essentially, they're using my dad's Z06 as an R&D car. So they are developing the new exhaust for it. It's going to be the first in the world. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. If you guys missed that, I want to get caught up on it, see us 3D scan the back of the car for the catback system, go ahead and watch the video down below. I'll link it in the description. But on today's video, we are actually going to be taking it down to adrenaline dyno and tuning to get the before video and power numbers. So obviously, we are going to want to compare what it sounded like before and after. That's one point of the dyno. But on the other hand, we also want to know what kind of power it picked up, if any. I'm sure it's going to. So we will dyno it after the exhaust is done as well. I don't know if it'll be after the headers and possibly high flow cats, or just the catback, I'm not sure. But they're working on the catback right now, and before they get it thrown on, they wanted to get a stock baseline. So this is gonna be a Z06 baseline dyno, stock exhaust, stock intake, stock everything. Let's get down there and let's see what the thing puts down on the dyno. So here we are at Adrenaline Service and Dyno. They've already got the Z loaded up. So let's see what we got. She goes, boys. Back to Dynamic Driven. So like I was saying, he's gonna get started on the catback now. Super sick dyno video. That thing is loud. That thing is way loud on the dyno, and that's great power. Once I get home, we'll take another look at the graph, but the peak horsepower number was 615. The Mustang sounds good too, I'm sorry. Adrenaline dyno. Great job, very professional, took care of the car the whole time they were there. They did it great. Thank you to them for letting us use it, and then thank you again to Dynamic Driven. This is gonna be so awesome. We were just talking about more ideas and whatnot. He thinks he has the final idea for the catback to get put on, so he's gonna start working on that tomorrow. He's got a Z pipe coming in that he's gonna use for the crossover, and then we're not gonna re-dyno it again until after it probably gets headers and high flows, just because that's where most of the power will come from. So you guys will hear it before then in my next video when we pick it up, but as far as power results and whatnot, that's going to be probably a while down the road, because we still have to design the headers and the cats and all that good stuff. So here's the dyno sheet again. So really good numbers. So 615 at 8,500 RPM was the peak power, and then the most torque we were able to make was 426. But you can see here on the graph, right at about 3,800 RPM, the torque kind of flattens out, which is super cool because that's super early, flat torque curve. And that engine, you can feel that when you're driving the car. Even when you're riding in it and you get on it, you can feel that flat torque curve hit, and it just holds out. So I'm gonna hang on to this dyno sheet. You guys remember that number, 615 and 426, because those are the peak numbers right now. And then we're gonna be going back after the exhaust is done, like I mentioned, and seeing what kind of power it picks up, if any. Thank you to Dynamic Driven and Dark Star Industries. The guys are doing great things. Go ahead and subscribe down below, you guys. Watch the last video that goes over what we're actually doing with the exhaust. And that's gonna be it. I'll talk to you guys on my next video.